Welcome, Jebel Ali. In this tutorial, we're going to look at how to add images to our Google Doc, and we'll also look at changing the background color of our Google Doc, and we're going to make our posters look amazing. So make sure you have on your poster included all of these e-safety tips. If you've added some of your own, that's absolutely fine, but make sure you've added these too. Okay. Now here's my title at the top here, and there are my 4 tips. Okay, so I'm going to add some images around my Google Doc. So to insert an image, you first need to click on Insert from the toolbar at the top. So click on Insert, and then the first choice you go to is Image, and we're going to search the web for an image. So click on Search the web, and on the side here you'll get a search bar. Okay, so you can click in here and search for a computing image. So I'm going to first add a picture of a computer. Okay, so once I've typed in the name, remember use as little amount of search words as possible to find your image. The shorter the better. So I'm just going to look for a computer, press return, and there you go. I've got some pictures of computers. Okay, so now I'm going to find the image that I want to use, and I'm going to use it like a clip art one here. I'm going to use this one here. So click on once, and then down here I click on insert, and my picture will appear. Okay, so it's quite a big picture that I've added, so I'm going to make it smaller. So once you click on it, so click once, you'll get some what we call handles around the outside. Now to resize your image, you need to make sure you click on a corner handle here. You see, as I move from the inside towards the outside, when I move my mouse over the corner handle, I get 2 arrows, and that is the resize tool. And you click and hold and drag. So I'm dragging it towards the middle, and it's making it smaller. Okay, and I've lost that because it's up here. So there is my image. Okay, so now it's difficult to move at the moment because it's got a setting here. Now let me just show you that. When you click on it once, you'll see here you've got 3 choices. The first one is inline, and that will basically put your image inside a line. You can see when I drag it here, the word eSafety is either side of my image. Now if I click on it again, and this time I choose wrap text, and that will make sure the words stay complete, but they go around my image. And my final choice, if I click on it again, is break text. That means it will go between the lines of text. So if I click on there, wherever I move it to, my text is placed either above or below. Okay, so there's different choices. Now the choice I usually choose is I'm going to choose wrap text. So I'm going to use wrap text and move my image here. So I can make it smaller, and then I can have my image next to my title. Now I might add one, maybe I'll add an image for each of my lines here. So maybe I'll have some pictures of people, maybe I'll have a picture of somebody being nice, maybe I'll have a picture of a padlock. Let's find that picture. So just a reminder, to get your image, you go to Insert and Image and choose Search the Web, and this time I'm going to remove the word computer and I'm going to choose padlock. Okay, so I'm going to use that to represent my information being kept private. So I press return, and there you go. I get a nice picture of a padlock. So I'm going to choose the one I want. I'm going to go for this one here. So I click once, and then down the bottom here, click on Insert, and on goes my image. Don't worry if it's too big. If it is too big, it will send your text onto the second page. So all you need to do is click once on your image to get the handles, and then remember dragging from the corner. This time I'm going to drag from the bottom right hand corner. Drag towards the middle, and that will resize your image and it will fit onto the page. I'm going to make this a lot smaller, drag that into the middle, and I'm going to choose, like I did for my last one, wrap text, and then I'm going to move that down to here. And there you go. So it goes nicely next to my text. My text is wrapping around. That means to go around the image. And that is how you add images to your Google Doc. And if you want to change the background color, it's very simple. But at the moment, I've got a very plain white background. If I go to File in the toolbar here, and then scroll down to Page Setup, and then the color is just here under where it says page color. So I click on the drop down list here and I can choose lots of different colors here. So I'm going to go for something bright yellow. Okay, once you've chosen your color, just click on OK and you get a yellow background. And that is starting to look really, really smart with my images. Maybe you could add an image for each of your tips like I've done here. And that is how you add images and change the background color of your Google Doc. I look forward to seeing your finished posters with all your eSafety tips. And again, there are my eSafety tips. They're written just here and also on the presentation. Okay, take care and see you soon.